Hi there, you guys, Capricorn. Welcome to your general forecast. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. And remember to check out your moon and rising and Venus sign videos for a more complete picture. My readings, they do meld together. I really want to thank you guys, Capricorn, for supporting my channel. It really helps me out a lot. Thank you so very much. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck. 2 cards from the Lover's Oracle came out, and a teabag fortune message. Here's your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. This is the overall theme of the reading, Capricorn. Number 9 of the major arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, the Hermit. This card is ruled by Mercury. This could be a Virgo. Virgo could be in your chart. Might want to check that. This is a slow-moving energy. Being alone and private, serious, unhurried. Someone's up in their head. They're an old soul, and they're seeking meaning. They're digging deeper. They're seeking answers. Soul searching, researching, investigating. It's the need for patience and meditation. And it's a time to work things out quietly. You might hear my little puppy. She's playing around here under my feet. This represents a time for soul searching. It's being introspective, contemplative. It's a self-examination. You could be guiding others, or someone could be guiding you or mentoring. It's feeling like an outsider. It's distancing yourself from others physically or psychologically. This is someone that could be offering help. They teach you to find the answers within you, because the answers are deep in your soul. It's okay to make solitude your friend today. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences, Capricorn. Number 1 of the major arcana, the Magician. This can be a Gemini or a Virgo. Again, Virgo. This card is also ruled by Mercury. This is vision, decision, action, and skill. In this position, these energies are stifled. They're restricted. This is something that you could be wanting. More confidence. You want to be more focused. You feel like you need to be inspired. This can also represent someone blocking your path. And then there's indecision. It turns your will kind of weak. It's someone that might be right now just unable or unwilling to see things through. So it's not the time for change right now. You're not feeling fulfilled or prepared. Patience is required for things to turn out properly. That's what the Hermit also says. So don't rush in. You'll need to wait until the time is right. This could be someone negative that's blocking your goal. The Hermit with the Magician card is a strong mind. It's great powers of concentration. This combination exaggerates the Hermit qualities. This represents a person who's able to think of multiple things at once. They're very intelligent. They're very attentive to details. They might have difficulty relaxing. They can tend to be overanalyzing others too much. Maybe they feel it's just easier to go it alone. It can also represent online classes. Here's your third card. This is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you are consciously aware of, Capricorn. The Eight of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Jupiter in Gemini. This has to do with your state of mind and the restrictions. It's a temporary durance and having limiting beliefs and doubts. It's a bondage and a fear to move out of a situation. Now these restrictions, they are self-imposed. It's because of fear and indecision and being your own worst enemy and too much overthinking. It's a bad situation that is temporary. It's being your own worst enemy and self-sabotage, putting your own mental blocks in place. Now it's you that can change matters and set yourself free. It could be you're just not seeing clearly, or you're not seeing something obvious. It could be right in front of you. Someone could be making excuses or having victim mentality. The Hermit with the Eight of Swords is someone that's in denial. It's rejecting all contact with the outside world and keeping to yourself. This is someone that thinks they're restricted, but the answers are inside you. Here's your fourth card, the card of the future, the outcome, the results, and the advice. Capricorn, this is a difficult card, the Three of Swords, air energy. This is Saturn in Libra. This is a card of your heart being broken due to separation or loss or a difficult realization. It was a flash of understanding, and then it brought in emotional pain, a severance. It's a painful truth. Maybe your hopes were higher than the results, so sorrow and regret sink in. This suffering does come from holding on to the past. It can be a third party or a third kind of a situation that interferes. A love triangle. An emotional truth. It is a challenging situation and stormy weather for the affections. It can be loss of trust due to a betrayal or empty promises or rejection. It can be losing your job or the end of a relationship or talking about parting ways, divorce, harsh words, not agreeing. These hurt feelings are valid and you're not overreacting. This emotional rawness must be allowed to run its course. You'll need to allow the pain to pass through. This is necessary for the healing process. It's okay to let the pain in because this is the first step towards healing. Tell the hurtful truth, but with kindness. Or you may not be aware of cruelty inflicted on someone. So take a deep personal inventory of your daily behavior. And do not bury painful emotions. Examine pain with compassion for yourself and release it so it will not fester and cause sickness. And remember to forgive is divine. The Hermit with the Three of Swords is feeling lonely over a painful truth or a separation. It's painful soul searching and contemplation over heartbreak. It's rejection. It's the absence of someone who is withdrawing. Here is your fifth card. It's the bottom of the deck card, the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Capricorn. Number 8 of the major arcana, strength. This could be a Leo. This is courage and determination and inner strength. It's a test of fortitude and self-control. It's a strong desire and raw feelings put into check, otherwise destruction. And it is a time when faith in yourself will pay off. And you've come through severe trials and you've triumphed. And now your inner drives are in harmony with your outer needs. And your instinctive nature supports all that you do and all that you hope to do. It's being strong in spirit, self-disciplined, buoyant, a survivor. Glory a gainer, I will survive. You should listen to that song. It's showing grace under pressure and holding steady despite challenges. It's controlling fear and loving with boundaries intact. It's forgiving. It tells us not to fear our emotions and to allow negative feelings to come out in a positive way. It's moral courage and fortitude and force of character. This is a person facing problems with confidence and hope. The Hermit card with the Strength card, this reinforces slowness when it's together. It's investigation and determination. It's guidance and fortitude. It's an old soul, a courageous teacher. The Magician with the 8 of Swords, these are both Gemini cards. It's keeping yourself aloof among all the tension that's surrounding you. It's receiving mixed messages, and you need to have confidence. It's trying to create, what you're trying to create is restricted. It can be confusion over not being able to express yourself. It's like you have a restricted will to create. Magician with the 3 of Swords, this is saying that this person is not a passive victim. They are more in control of this pain than they may realize. It's creative power and a challenge with a difficult realization. Magician with the Strength card, it's smooth accomplishment. It's a skilled person doing many things well. They're a good helper, and they have a dislike for routine. And their mastery will lead to getting anything that they want. This is someone that's able to spot and correct mistakes. 8 of Swords with the 3 of Swords is the fear of getting hurt. It represents arguments. Someone needs to speak up for themselves. It can also be healing after surgery. It's an emotional pain that leads you. And it's confused over what to do. The 8 of Swords with the Strength card is finding your way out. And it's having the strength to keep some of these thoughts to yourself. And it's limiting yourself by being tactful. The 3 of Swords with the Strength card is a strong heartache. And it's a long-lasting pain. It's hidden pain. Sorry about that, Capricorn. Here's your first of a Lover's Oracle card of the 2 that came out. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. Here's your second of the 2. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, and you'll be surprised where it leads. That's like the Wheel of Fortune. Here's your T-Bag Fortune message. The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace. The unknown is where all outcomes are possible. Enter it with grace. And that is reminiscent of the Strength card. Thanks, you guys, Capricorn. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, goes around, comes around, so I'm sending you guys out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.